Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. I thought today I'd play another round of An Urban World. I really enjoyed it the last time and think we did okay, so I figured I'd give it another shot. Let's start the game and see how we do. Single player, and I'll, like normal, give myself a 3-minute and 30-second time limit. Why not? Just to keep things moving. Okay, here we go. Right, cursory scan around. Sun is in the west. Feels like we're in the northern hemisphere here. Okay, well there's nothing particularly in either direction, so let's go this way, shall we? Initial thoughts are sort of Eastern European, I suppose. Let's get down to this main road and see what we can do. Okay, well we're on a main road now, and yes, look, we can see some Cyrillic lettering already, so that's good. That sort of confirms things. Let's see if there's anything on here that might indicate a country or something like that. We've got here Bingo Boom. A website would be useful of just some of these businesses. Let's carry on. Market. If in doubt, I'll go for Russia. That's usually the way it works. But I would like to try and do okay here. What does this sign say? Again, no website, at least none that I can make out. That looks like a more sort of official sign, I suppose. Still not doing superb. Who's this fellow? Well, okay, that confirms that we're in Russia. There's the Russian flag there, the Russian colours. So that's good. Now it's just a question of where and in which city. We've got a railroad going through the town. Maybe this is more sort of tram and... No, it is. It's more of a tram than it is railway. Oh, not quite sure where we went to there. But never mind. We're not going to nail it down to the city. Why don't we see what these say? It's a case here now of finding the same Cyrillic lettering and trying to work on that. This is unlikely to help unless you really get lucky. Where are we? We're a bit further east than normal. Of course, we could be anywhere in Russia. I'm just spending a few seconds looking around the Moscow area, only because it tends to be more there. No, can't find much. Going to put a safety pin down in Tambov. Why not? Just in case we don't get round to coming back. But what? Let's try. It doesn't seem like there's too much that way. Let's try and progress down this road and see what we can find. And I'm also looking into the distance. Not much. I thought there might be some mountains or hills there, but there really isn't much. Look, with 8 seconds to go, I think our time has expired. Let's go with Tambov and see what we can find. And look, we weren't, well, in the grand scheme of things, we weren't anywhere close, but at the end of the day, not a terrible guess for Russia. I saw nothing along this. Where were we? We were in Vladikavkaz. Oh, Vladikavkaz. But I didn't recognize it. Didn't find the river. So and even with that, it would have been tough. Russia's a tough one. I need to get better at those. Next round. Okay, well we have some Chinese or Japanese lettering here. Find this always a little hard to figure out. Feels more Japanese to me than otherwise. One thing we do know is that on the street signs, we've had Taiwan before a couple of times, and on the street signs In Taiwan, they're translated in both English and Taiwanese, so that helps. I don't see much English here at all, and Japan is famous for. I mean, I see the order before you mention it. But what I mean is I don't see much English in the way of, these signs, I suppose. There is something very small at the bottom here. So why don't we try and figure out what that says? Oh, it's just too blurry, I'm afraid. No, I'm going to get a move on. I see a Yamaha sign, so I'm feeling Japan. I'm feeling Japan here now. Big hills in the distance. Big mountain. Something else there. What does this land bank sign say? Securities? No, not sure. The more I look, the more I think Japan. That's where I'm currently sitting. Oh, I do wish it'd load. Come on. Be faster. A few things I recognise. The Domino's, Family Mart. I'm just not quite sold yet on where we might be. We're heading north. No. This could be another Russia situation if we're not careful. Let's just get a move on and see if we come across anything particularly exciting. Oh, that was exciting, I suppose. What do we have here now? Backing up a bit. There, that's what I wanted to see. Highland Station. Did the old thing of hiding it in the map. Now where... Now that I see that, it feels more Chinese almost now. Hualien. Hualien? Could be in Korea. Or just the fact that it's English, the fact that is English writing might be Taiwan. Well, what do we... Got Taipei. I don't know. Oh, Hailan. Oh my goodness. Hang on. No. I've only got 4 seconds. Done. Oh, that was a last minute guess. 1K. Wow. I had a bit of a brain freeze really when I opened up the map. I just got information overload. I wasn't sure whether to go for Japan or Korea or China. I was really struggling, and then the only thing I thought about was what I was saying in the beginning of the round, which was that if in Japan they don't do, I don't think they do sort of signs with English, and then lo and behold I was looking at signs with English. That's why I could read them, and I didn't think about my own advice. So super lucky there that I don't know how to pronounce this, Hualien or Haulian. Super lucky that this is essentially a big enough place to just appear on the map from a high zoom level, because otherwise, I mean, I would not have known it. And in the last second, I'd have probably put a guess down in Taipei. But yeah, I'm thrilled with that, especially as we didn't see the coast or anything like that, just the mountains in the distance. I think we were going this way. So, we were veering away from the road and whatnot. And even the guess was a good one. Okay, enough analysis. Move on to round 3. What do we have here? Centro de Accesios. Okay. Let's see what we can do here just on the spot. Something.sa. Oh no, hang on. That is not SA South Africa. I presume South America, given the Spanish language. Yeah. What does this say then? So, Barrio El Pari. Oh, no, not quite ready for that. Not sure that there's much down there. Don't think I'll follow that. Let's go carry on down here. I think in Taiwan I would have benefited from moving a bit more earlier on. So let's see what we can do. Now we've got a flag. Oh my goodness, what is that? I do not recognize that. It's a little strange because if it were blue you'd say Argentina, right? But it isn't. It's green. Bit strange. Could be a clue, but don't feel very confident in that. I'm looking for signs around this roundabout. That is what I want. That would give me more confidence. There just doesn't really seem to be any. How do people know which way to go? That's what gets me. Nope. Nope. Okay, well let's head off down here, just because we can. See if we get to another intersection. Let's just try and see. Quite built up. What's the petrol? Gen X. Halfway through the time here. Energia Limpia. Interesting. Still not even got the country down at the moment. I might be moving a little too quick for my own good and not lingering on some clues, but I just want to get to a sign. I find they're the more critical. And I could have sworn I just saw one. There we go. Aeropuerto El Trompillo. Okay. Well, with 50 seconds to go, I'm not sure. Can we try and find... Is El Trompillo a place? Don't know, not clear. I'm just looking in Argentina for now, but running out of time fast. So can't really tell where the sun is either. 14 seconds to go. I think, why waste the time? Let's just go with the guess, because I'm clueless. And we were in Santa Cruz in Bolivia. So not a great guess. Never been here before. Really interesting. There's the airport, right in the middle of the city. Actually, that's quite unique. Usually, you'd expect it to be on the outskirts, but now we know. That's a genuine learning for me. I was lost, and now I'm found. Play next round. This has an altogether more European vibe. Fiat 500. Maganelli Palace. I think so. We're in Italy. In fact, this says so, and this shop is also called Top Sicily. So perhaps we are in Sicily. So let's get in there early and try and find if Maganelli Palace is a place. Now, there's the reason why I can get in here early a bit is that there's not many towns in Sicily. There's possibly Catania. Having a quick look at these signs. It's the light turquoise blue ones are the tourist attractions. So Maganelli Palace. No. Okay. Well, let's give it one more shot out in... Where was the other one here? Palermo. Maybe it's here. Of course, it could be anywhere, but just going for the major towns, I suppose. Not sure. Right. Let's not hang around. Oh. I want to progress down that main street if we can. Nope. Come on. Yes. What do we have here? This looks like a main square, so that could be useful. No, not quite. Some parking, I suppose. Let's get down to this. There's a bridge here, or some kind of arch. Not quite. Come on. Hurry up. On a time limit here. Clearly. What do we have? Danger, I assume that means. Di Catania. Was that the name of this town? Yes, it was. Okay. So I assume that means Port Authority. So, look, I'm going to go for somewhere here. I think we should be able to see it, but we've only got a few seconds. Was that the thing that we passed by? Ooh, almost. I was actually looking at that. Oh, I was going to put a guess down here, but it isn't quite where I thought we started. That is the park with the parking garage under it that I thought we'd passed, and we were going down via Cali, and we were going to here. This is the port. So we managed to get there in the end. Where my actual pin one was a guess, I was really close. Another second and I'd have done it. So that would have been an amazing guess. But anyway, we got there in the end. Next round, final round. Okay, well, we're starting on a roundabout. It's very strange to be able to see the Street View car like this. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So that's interesting. Has a European vibe again to it, and well, let's just check the sun is sort of, yeah, the sun is firmly in the south. Let's go this way. I was scanning around there to try and find some signs. Oh, right. Trusted partner. Omni Synthesis. Interesting. That website doesn't help. But let's just... Come on. Nope, doesn't appear we can go that way, although it does say we can. Let's just try this way. Come on. Go where the Street View gods take us. Unfortunately, I'm really struggling to move here, it seems. There's not much actually. I'm kind of limited by the maps. Nope, can't go down there. Where can we go? Come on. And now it's gone. Technical difficulties, folks. Apologies. Just want to be able to progress. And now we seem to be able to. Okay, maybe I just wasn't clicking hard enough. As you can tell, it isn't loading that quickly either. So I don't think that's my end. I try and film with good internet. I thought that might be a road sign, but it isn't. It's an advert, which isn't going to help too much. I don't quite recognise that. It's obviously a beer. Refrescante is a strange word. I've not seen that before. That's not Spanish or Portuguese, I don't think. So, bit strange. What else can we see? Quite hard here, I think, to tell if we're even by the coast or something, or inland. It's not sure. No, I really seem to be struggling to move here. That's just a shame because... sorry. This is not great entertainment, I know. You see what it's doing? It's just bouncing me back. I'll just press on the thing a little. Press on the arrows. Right, I've decided I'm going to sit here and try and figure it out. We've got viewers. There's a lot of English language around. We've got 18 seconds to go. I'm feeling a lucky guess coming on. Somewhere in Europe. Somewhere maybe in Eastern Europe, just because I don't recognise the language really. Let's go with Albania and see if we're right. Ah, not at all. Could not be more wrong. Where were we? Out of interest. We were on Curacao. Oh my goodness. Well, at least for some entertainment's sake, I think you've all just witnessed my worst ever GeoGuessr guess. So to crown off the round, that's where we were. We were in Willemstad in Curacao, which I've never been to. This is so that's fantastic, I suppose. For me, a real case of these maps being, you know, more diverse than before and so on. So I'm learning my way around. Absolutely not in Europe. Couldn't have been more wrong. So anyway, view the summary. Well, the last round was a disaster. Overall, we did pretty well, though. Happy in particular with the Taiwan guess and the which was a guess. It was quite lucky, and the Sicily one, which we did a bit better at. And the rest, you know, the rest were not that great. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that round and can at least have a wry smile a bit about my technical difficulties and the terrible last guess. And I will see you in the next video.